Hi guys, I'm Leah and I get to talk to you today about attention. I read a book this last year that was called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. And we all live in the same world where productivity is king. And we can even feel like that has got to be the badge of our life. If we weren't super productive, was our day a good day? And I've even noticed how that's affected me, how that's impacted my life. I started really relating my worth to the things that I got done and actually not recognizing the stress that I was creating. In this book, it references a few things that one of the biggest things hindering the modern American Christian from the heart of God is hurry. And we have a season of Lent that our attention has been segmented in 1,000 ways throughout our lives. Now we have phones, and our phone is a portal to millions of things. Our phone is a portal to sinful things. Our phone is a portal to distractive things, destructive things, to powerful things. And I'm not saying that your phone is the devil. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just bringing up that we carry this around in our pocket. And one quote from this book that I really loved was, "Attention is the beginning of devotion." And so I want you to take a second today. Be really still and try to figure out the thing that's been on your mind most recently. Try to figure it out. Is it how you look? That's potential. Is it your bank account? There's potential that it's there. Is it worry? Is it fear, actually? Is it unworthiness? Whatever these things are, these thought patterns that keep coming back in your mind, they can even be sin. That can be a recurring feeling in your head, a recurring mindset. But you know what's amazing? You know what happens in the season of Lent? That's a long enough time to rewire your brain. It's a long enough time to give attention where attention is due, and that can become your default. So I don't know very much about the brain, but I do know thoughts are actual things, and they create pathways. And so when we give our attention to the right things, we're creating a pathway to the right things. I heard one time, and it was kind of discouraging, that the average American Christian just does not have enough time for God in their life. And it's because they don't make time. And that hit me at the heart, because I work at a church. This is what I do. And I almost was like, what do you mean I don't have time for God? And when we get so caught up in doing, even godly things, doing, we forget that God is the one who makes us who we are. God is the one who's speaking our identity over us. When we get lost, when that gets lost, things start to go haywire. And you can imagine that even just the act of putting your phone down, even just the act of turning off your watch. It was funny, right before I shot this video, literally I got a phone call and my watch went off, my computer went off, and my phone went off all at the same time. And I was like, wow, this is what our world looks like right now. And so my encouragement to you during this season of Lent is, don't be too busy for God. One thing that I wanted to read with you, which is why I have my phone, but it says, love, joy, and peace are at the heart of all Jesus is trying to grow in the soil of your life. And all three are incompatible with hurry. As our attention is being divided throughout our life, we have choices. And so the first thing that you wake up thinking, you have a choice. The last thing that you wake up thinking about, you have a choice. Or the last thing before you go to sleep thinking about, you have a choice. I'm not telling you that this is an easy thing, but can I be sincere? You can't answer, so I'm going to be sincere. Whatever you give your attention to, that's the beginning of devotion. Do you want to be devoted to fear? I'm going to say this, no. Do you want to be devoted to worry, to vanity, to narcissism, to self-centeredness, to anger, to anxiety? I don't want to be devoted to those things. And so shifting my attention from even just the stimuli of life is really, sometimes you have to do something practical. So I'm not going to tell you what those things are for your life. For me, I had to make some really large changes, and my life looks different. My life looks different now. And can I just encourage you, you might get some pushback. You really might. But I want to let you know that when you give your attention to God, what happens on the inside of you is much, much better than what anybody else can see around you. And I'm believing that the things that are happening on the inside of you, they will make their way to the outside. But it might just take time. So be encouraged today. Don't be condemned today. Be encouraged. Every thought, what is it called? A neural pathway. Those can be reframed. Those can be changed. If you don't like what's happening in your head, I really believe that with the help of the Holy Spirit, you can change. So let today be the day. I am asking you, I'm imploring you, give God this space in your life to do what he wants to do. Love, joy, peace are incompatible with hurry. And I want you to experience all three of those things. I want to experience all three of those things. I have to change too. So I hope you're enjoying this Lent experience. I am incredibly encouraged to have some people along with me on this journey as well. So have a great day.